Tune in because my most popular series is moving to the NFL, so let's see how we go. What's going on, guys? Matt here, back again with another video. In today's video, we're going to be discussing 3 NFL cards or players that I think you should be buying up. Now, the majority of my channel is based around the NBA, but I've also been trying to incorporate other sports that I'm passionate about, like swimming, athletics, and the NFL. And in my opinion, you shouldn't be sleeping on the sport. The NFL is the most watched sport in the USA, and it also features one of the most watched events in the world in the Super Bowl. It also doesn't receive as much love as the other sports, but I think the potential here is enormous. Right now in the NFL season, it's currently the off-season with the free agency just starting and the NFL draft about to happen in a month's time. And if you watch my 5 tips for new sports card investors video, you'd know the off-season's the best time to buy. In saying that, let's start off with the first card, which is Matthew Stafford's Topps Chrome rookie card. So Matthew Stafford was recently involved in a massive trade to the LA Rams with draft picks for Jared Goff. The LA Rams last season had the first ranked defense in the league, but they also had the 11th ranked offense. Normally, if you want to win a Super Bowl, you need the offense and the defense to be quite consistent. When you compare that to the Super Bowl winning Buccaneers, they had the 7th best offense and the 6th best defense. The disparity between the offense and the defense of the Rams led to the eventual change in the quarterback position. It's even obvious the Rams lost trust in their former first pick in Jared Goff, when during the playoffs they actually started the backup over him. On the other hand, Matthew Stafford has been stuck in Detroit for 12 seasons, with a poor offensive line and a lack of weapons around him at times. Now, I don't think he's in that first tier of quarterbacks where by adding him, you're an automatic Super Bowl contender, but he's in that second tier where if you have weapons around him like Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, and Darrell Henderson, then you have a chance to contend. Add that to the number 1 ranked defense in the league, and you probably have the best team he's ever been on. The Rams are also coached by Sean McVay, who's one of the best coaches in the NFL, and I think the combination of Stafford and McVay will see him contend for the Super Bowl. Just remember, last season the Rams even made the playoffs and won a game with Goff, who was largely disappointing. His top scoring currently goes for $75 US, which is quite high for what Matthew Stafford's achieved, but that price can skyrocket if Stafford can lead him far into the playoffs, like they did last season. The second card that we're going to be speaking about today is Russell Wilson's Topps Chrome rookie card. You can argue Russell Wilson is a top 5 quarterback in the game with Mahomes, Brady, Deshaun Watson, and Aaron Rodgers. I think the only one that can challenge him for that 5th spot is the Buffalo Bills quarterback Josh Allen. Wilson has been the subject of trade talks over the past couple of weeks, with some saying the Bears were keen on him. But as of today, a report has come out saying that a trade is a long way from happening. In saying so, Russell Wilson is a quarterback who would be a borderline Hall of Famer if he retired. He's currently 32 years old, but in a podcast I listened to late last year, he, like LeBron James, also spends 7 figures on his recovery each year. We've seen the importance of recovery in lengthening careers, with Tom Brady playing at the age of 44, and even LeBron James having an MVP caliber season at the age of 36. After the first quarter of the season last year, Russell Wilson was actually the MVP favorite with 16 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. This is due to letting Russ cook and focus on his passing rather than using a run-heavy offense. But in the end, the team and Russell Wilson dropped off, which allowed Aaron Rodgers to win the MVP. The issue with Wilson, though, is his abysmal offensive line, which leads to him being the most sacked quarterback in the NFL. I'm hoping with free agency coming up and leading up to the draft, the Seahawks target offensive linemen to protect Wilson and maximize his throwing potential. Russ also has adequate receivers around him in Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf, who will provide highlight reel plays. Typically, the MVP can be a narrative award, and not every MVP is deserved. I feel like sooner or later the media will get Russ an MVP, and that will only add to his legacy. Looking through the history, we can see Russ's PSA 9s and 10s hit record highs during his MVP run, but they have dipped since. I think if you're buying this card, you can feel confident that it still has potential to grow. With Russell Wilson being a borderline blue chip player, you can find this card regularly for around $85 to $90 US on eBay, and I think that's really undervalued considering when you look at Aaron Rodgers' same card, which goes for $500 US. The last card that we're going to be speaking about today is our first pick's teammate, and that's Aaron Donald's Topps Chrome rookie card. If anyone here is new to NFL investing, typically you don't want to be investing in any position other than the quarterback. I think with Aaron Donald, you can break this rule quite safely. Being highly regarded by your peers and competitors is probably the most respect you can get as a player. And in the yearly Top 100 NFL segment voted on by players, he came first in 2019 and third in 2020. He's only played 7 seasons so far, but as we can see on the Football Reference Hall of Fame tracker, he could easily retire right now and be in the Hall of Fame. He's probably only halfway into his career, and he's already made the Pro Bowl every year and won 3 Defensive Player of the Years. The inclusion of Stafford with the number 1 defensive team should see the Rams compete well, and I'm very excited about their potential as a team. If the Rams do make it far into the playoffs, I'm predicting Aaron Donald will be a massive headline for the team, and that will bring his cards up. These cards' values have been varying from $5 to $10 US, Another alternative I like is the Prism, which goes for around $15 US. That's it for today's undervalued NFL picks for today, guys. Let me know down below what you guys thought of those picks, and also let me know who you guys are targeting in the NFL offseason. As always, guys, I appreciate the support you guys have been giving me. You guys are killing it with the likes and the comments. Give us a like and hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't already, and I'll see you guys in future videos. Take care.